How y'all doing? Anybody on out there in Camland? Hi, Janie. Hi, Cat B. Hello, Danish. I did make an appointment to get my eyes checked. So I'm trying not to hog the whole campsite, but I have to scoot over to see what you're saying. Hi, Vid, Kemi, Jay, and Nance, and Joe, and Kim, and Packer. And there's Kitty's mom, and Mighty Cat. Daisy. A lot of you are on. Hello, Helen. Hi, Bilby. Hi, Graham. And there's Martin. Oh, good for bubbles. Hi, DK Weiler. Oh, and look who's here, my lovely Jazota. I'm going to move this out so you can see her. Hi, Yorkie. And Rose. Hi. Yes. Hi, Jeezer. And there's Grace. Whoa. That was stuck, wasn't it? There you go, baby girl. Yeah, and Zeldy. Hi, Tweety. With mowing. Yeah, Zelda, she knows when I'm by a box. I know. Isn't she lovely? She's probably the prettiest girl in the whole wide world, aren't you? Well, I just wanted to chat with you guys, and you know, I always like to be up front with you all. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that goes on here at the rescue center, and a lot of different dimensions of things that go on, and I just like everybody to be on the same page, and so that everything feels better. Hi, MS Jen. So, hi, Mary SoCal. So, I did write something up because I do want to post this on our Facebook page, and then it was also suggested that I chat with you guys because I like chatting with you all. I like being up front with you all, and I like just talking with you about little problems that we might have. And I think that makes us, I was thinking the other day of what is it that makes us all click good together, and I 100% think that it's communication. I really do. We like to chat with you, and you all like to chat with us. So I'm just going to read this because it's easier for me, and when I'm done, I am more than happy to discuss any of this with you. And if you have questions or worries or concerns about anything I'm saying, I am open to what you all think, okay? All right. I love our volunteers, yeah. All right, so this is what I was going to put on our Facebook page. Hi, everyone who chats on our cams. And as you read this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then no worries. These words are meant for those that it hits home with. I'm a person who likes everyone to get along, to be kind, to be understanding of one another. I like peacefulness and the feeling of friendship amongst all of us. I have noticed a lot of tension on the chat lately, mainly dealing with some of the cats who have taken a tumble, a cat that has vomited or has had diarrhea, or something that is amiss with a cat. I am quite sure that some chatters, you guys put in many hours of watching, and I love that. We thoroughly enjoy sharing the cats with everyone. And I do realize that sometimes some people see things about a cat that others do not or have not seen. I am also aware that these things worry people, and that is because you care, and I get that. I am also very aware that we have awesome mods. Together, our mods put in over 700 hours a week.
Wow.
A week watching over the chat and watching over the cam. That's a whole heck of a lot of hours. Some are not signed in but are watching. These mods have two jobs, watching over the chat and keeping an eye on the kitties and the cats. So this is what is happening. Some chatters are pushing that I be made aware of what is happening. And the mods are also in their mode of modship, are trying to protect me in that I am not bombarded with the same things over and over again. So let's go over the latest list so that everyone realize that I am aware and probably already knew of some of these things, minus the falls that have just happened. So Marilyn, we know Marilyn's been vomiting. Yes, she has been. I've seen it along with you. The problem with Marilyn is that when it comes to treatments, she doesn't like it, and she will zip away from me even if I just look at her with one eye. I finally got her this morning though and was able to give her an injection to help with nausea and vomiting. And she is eating. And so far since I gave the injection, I haven't seen any vomiting. Have you?
I haven't seen her.
Marilyn? Okay.
Not like I said, she's been sleeping while she's
Okay.
now.
So part of the thing with Marilyn, yes, we know she's been vomiting. The other part is, she is a very difficult cat to be able to treat. She knows. I think she reads my mind. It's like, oh, she's going to get ready to give a pokey, so I'm out of here. And Zelda, with her vomiting and diarrhea, I know bothers a lot of you. Yes, and of course I already knew this. And it is becoming worse. And sadly, I am very, very, very aware of what is going on with Zelda. Another kitty is Algie. He's the kitten brown, I was going to say brown sugar boy, the brown tiger boy, and that he was being very quiet and not playing. And yes, that was already noted, and a couple of my mods even helped me with that. But treatment was started and is still being given to Algie, and today and yesterday he ate real good and he's starting to play again. Lucy, this is the complaint I hear about Lucy. She hasn't been pottied, but she has been pottied as I have taken her myself. I keep track of what the volunteers are doing, and when we have a period of time that there's no volunteers here, I always work on Lucy. So it was just a short time before that I saw that Lucy hadn't pottied, that she already had been pottied. And Ramsey hasn't eaten in a long time, but he was fed, just like always, on schedule. And remember, not all feedings are done here on the cam. Some of the feedings are done in the purple office. Derecho, he's not in his usual spot. Yep, this is true, but it's okay. He is allowed to change his spot whenever the whim hits him. He is fine. He's walking around. He's eating good. There's no worries. Coralie had diarrhea and has a dirty bum. Yep, that was true. But a bath was given this morning, and she's all nice and clean, and meds given already to soothe her belly. And I haven't seen her have diarrhea since then. Not to say she may not again, but right now she's fine and she's clean. Kiera, this is the complaint about her. She's talking an awful lot. Yeah, she is, and that is fine. She's getting to be an older girl, and She just has a whole lot to say.
And voicing her opinion.
She's voicing her opinion, and she knows how to do it, and she knows that we understand certain things of ways of how she says it means something, and we can help her with that. Besides, she's just chatty. Janie, barking a lot at night. Yes, she has been. So what we're doing with that is Steve is now coming over in the evening, somewhere around 11 o'clock-ish. Don't keep him to the minute, because he can't do it to the minute. But he is coming over late in the night to potty her one more time. And what a good girl she is to be barking like that to let us know. She used to never would do that. A few kittens have fallen. Yes, they do. Sometimes their warped speed is faster than their little legs can keep up with them. But know this, in the 22 years we've been doing this, we have only had one fracture from a fall. That was a couple years ago. That's pretty good odds. So when these kitties fall, it's nice that my mods let me know, but these kitties seem to have be made out of part rubber, and they bounce back pretty nicely after the falls. And all of those things that I just mentioned have been brought to my attention in the last 36 hours. So just think of what I try to deal with in over a week's time of things that happen here. So trust me, there are things that happen that I haven't mentioned, that I haven't even mentioned here, but have been taken care of. What I'm trying to get at is I appreciate the watchful eye of the chatters, but please know the mods are also watching. And without you even knowing it, I have probably already received a text or an email or a Facebook message from the mods to let me know. Or I have seen it myself and have taken care of it. And I don't know if you realize it or not, but every time I enter a room, my eyes are going everywhere. Checking this kitty, checking that kitty, what's going on there. I'm always watching the kitties. And sometimes I even come in through my purple office door and there's no bell there to announce that I'm coming in. I'm coming in just to stand here and watching, or I'm checking the 2 rooms there. I think where there's some disturbance at is that the chatters want reassurance that I have been made aware of the problems, and 99% of those problems I have been gotten a message from the mods on those. The mods are awesome in keeping me updated. So please, oh, I think this did not run off my corrected piece. So let's just kind of try to keep the peace of what we have going on in the chat. And we're here as cat lovers, not cat police. I would love it if everybody would just relax, enjoy the cats, and know that things are under control. On the other hand, know though that I appreciate that you care. You know the cats and kitties because I see what you guys all say. You know these cats, and when some of you come and visit, you say, oh, that's Zelda, or oh, there's Kiara. You know these cats. So I appreciate that you care, that you know the cats and kitties and their antics. We all share that and have that in common, the health of the cats. So, comments. I'm always open to comments. What happens sometimes though is when these things happen, is it just gets mauled around so much in the chat that you get sidetracked being kind of overly negative about some of it instead of carrying on with the good things that's happening. There you go. Yeah. Don't judge us, because we're here out of the goodness of our hearts to do everything that we can for the health of the kitties. If the guy that broke in, we have not had a guy break in. I'm not sure what you mean, Tessa. There's been nobody that's broken in. Thanks, Kitty's mom. Thank you, Maine Coon Lover. Well, you know, Danish, to be honest with you, Janie's eyes are not that good anymore, and her hearing is pretty bad. So she is definitely showing some signs also of a little dementia. This has been a big topic of Dr. Darcy's and mine for the last 2 months. And sometimes that barking, along with sometimes cats will do that too. Not really like what Kiera is doing, but they kind of lose that sense of what they're doing at times, if that makes sense. But just in case she has to potty, I don't want her to have to potty in here. Thank you, Graham. Thank you. Oh, Tessa, I'll get back to that in just a minute when we get through some of these things. Thank you. I am quickly reading. No, I don't think Marilyn's is anything to do with her bite wounds. We've waited 3 to 4 weeks after that happened. We've tested her, so it's not like it's leukemia or FIV. No. Thank you, Jeff Cat. Thank you, Anne. Thanks, Danish. I get that a lot, Leslie, where hospitals or kids in the hospital or in schools for good behavior get to watch the kitties. Yes, it's always important to be nice. Good. Oh, good, Sneaker. Good. You understand? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Rose F. Rupert's doing good. He's good. But because he was running a little bit of a fever, I'm going to keep him back there another 24 hours. Yeah, and animals do get that dementia. Hair on my tongue. Oh, it's black. Zelda, gee whiz. Thank you. Buttery fistful. I like that. I know, you know, and that's just like Apania changing her location. It's okay, but I miss her here myself too. Thank you, Songbird. Thank you. Gozo, is it? I understand that, Packer. I do. I try to keep up with everything. There's so much, though. I understand what you're saying. Well, welcome, Tessa. That is Ramsey's favorite.
I guess I always look at the clock to see, like, oh my gosh, is it that time already?
Oh,
Yeah.
Graham, you are so right. We all are enjoying our visitors again. Yeah, we all are. We have another visitor coming soon today. Did you hear that, Zelda? They love you. DK Weiler, I wish everybody there would read what DK just said. That is so very true. Yeah. Sometimes when things happen, the mods are pulled in 10 different ways at one time, and they're really the best people. They really know these cats, and they know a lot of you so well. Everything's okay. No, but Zelda's on a box. Thank you, Mighty Cat. About that intruder you said, I think it was Tessa said, that it wasn't an intruder. That was somebody that lives here, and he, amongst some of the rest of us that are here on site happen to be sleepwalkers, and that's what happened. So he tries not to use that door anymore. Oh yeah, that was a weird situation. Zelda does love her boxes, don't you? Zelda's tumor's not doing very good. She's having a lot of problems yesterday and today. Aren't ya? Says, but I love being here with you. Welcome from Warwick. Yep, there's a house right here connected here, and then my house is right connected to that. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't cost anything to be nice. And it goes a long, long, long way. Thank you, Danish. Yeah. We kind of, I hope we have a handle on most of this, but every day is different. Yeah. What you want, Magic? No, it can't be removed, lady. I talked to Dr. Darcy again about it Saturday, trying to find more options, but this is a cancer that is spread from another source, so doesn't do much good to remove a secondary source of it. Yep, you're right, Jay. So everything else is going good. We had the 4 adoptions over the weekend, and our surgery. Surgeries went real well. Peaches is still in the back. He's going to have to hang out there for a little while because before he can come up here, because that is a bite wound, and we have to protect everything up here. So, and he's quite content back there. He's just like a big old lug. We all love him, and he's getting lots of attention. I talked to, I've tried to cover all routes with Darcy, and she has too. We're in a situation where we're not real good. I wish there was. Yeah, Zelda loves attention. What you doing? Well, Jem's here.
Hi, Zelda. Hi, Zelda.
She said hi to you. Oh, well, welcome, Jay. Well, we're trying to get him to eat more canned than dry because we know that's fewer calories. But I'll tell you, that cat does know how to eat.
I know how to eat.
He's bigger than my
There's no
cat.
visitors.
Okay.
She said you're late. You know she's coming?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They are just a little late.
So they're here, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Jane,
I guess our visitor is out there. Zelda girl, I'm going to put you right there. And you can get down by yourself, I know. And I'll go see if it's the people I thought. Thank you all for talking to me. No, Peaches is going to be an FFRC cat. Yes, artsy. Yeah, I love her.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Penny. Everybody.
Okay. You know, he's bigger than my dog.
Who's bigger than your dog?